Getting the Ujjayi breath, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Take that breath with us. And some grounding here through the third eye center, rocking the head from side to side, massage that space between the eyebrows. On your next inhale, walk the hands over to the right side, stack left palm on top of right, shift the left sit bone back for the left heel. Connect forehead to mat, lengthen through the left side body. Inhale, walk the hands over to the left side. These birds are wonderful. They're my favorite. Right hip, right sit bone to the right heel. Connect forehead to mat. We'll get some better production quality tomorrow. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. Fingers stand here. Connect finger pads to mat. Lift the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder. And relax the shoulders away from the ears as we press into those finger pads. Shift the hips back. Connect forehead to mat. Plant the palms down. Inhale, shift forward onto all fours. We'll find our cat-cow. We'll keep the fingers pointing forward. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, cow pose. Roll the shoulders back, tailbone and crown lift. And exhale, navel to spine, pressing through your cat. 3 more rounds just like this. Rolling through the shoulders. Exhale, navel to spine. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more round, deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, release to a neutral spine now. Let's step. Actually, we'll step the right foot forward and the outside of the right hand. Tuck the left toes under and lift off that back knee. Coming into our lizard stance early on. Press back through the left heel. Inhale, reach the right arm high, take a twist. Exhale, plant the right palm down. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep right foot back to the left. Whoop, there you go. Inhale, step the left foot forward. In our lizard stance, inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, easy twist. And exhale, plant the left palm down. Sweep left foot back to meet the right. Step the right foot forward. How you doing, Dove? You doing good? How you doing? Good. Exhale, plant the right palm down, sweep the right foot back. Inhale, sweep the left foot forward. Easy twist. Exhale. I just have to record when we get back to Orlando, that's all.
That's fine. That's fine. The world does not revolve around this new recording thing.
It's the only thing that I really want to do, so. Coming back to high plank here. Let's start to step the right foot out and in, out and in, out and in. 4 more, out, in, 3, 2, 1. Step the feet together, left foot out and in. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet together. Tick-tock the hips from side to side. Keep the hips stacking. Keep the shoulders nice and level. Exhale, down dog. Gaze back at the toes. Pointing the inner eyes of the elbows forward. I'll move forward here. Bending into either knee now, walking our dog. As we wake up the backs of the legs, we lengthen. Inhale, reach the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, still hover, shift shoulders over wrists. Tick-tock the hips from side to side. Come back to center. Reach the heels high, legs to the backs of the legs, and then exhale, lower heels to mat. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach heels high, shift shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees hover. Now we'll open the knees, close the knees. Open, close, open, close. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach heels high. Exhale, lower heels to mat. Letting it go here. Letting go of all the distractions that surround you. Start to hover, pulse the heels up and down, release the fascia in the legs. Letting everything go, all that emotional baggage. Keep the pulse hover as we step forward for 4, starting with the right leg. So hover, pulse, step forward, hover, pulse, step forward. And then we'll take it back for 4. 3, 2, 1, up for 4, 3, 2, 1, back for 4, 3, 2, 1, stay here, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or lightly float the feet between the hands. In our forward fold here, feet can be hips width distance apart. Bend into the knees and grab for opposite elbows as we rock from side to side and ragdoll. Let go of the head and neck. Release the right fingertips beneath the face, bend into the right knee. Bring the left hand to the sacrum, the low back. Try to keep the hips level here. Inhale, reach the left arm out to the left, and maybe reach up to the sky. Keeping the hips level. Exhale, swap out the hands, left fingertips plant, so fingers stand in the left hand. Bend into the left knee, and then bring that right hand to the sacrum. So even hips here first. Reach the right hand out, keeping the hips level, and then maybe reach that right arm up to the sky while keeping the hips level. Exhale, swap out the hands now. We'll toe heel the feet together to touch. Step the right foot over the left foot. So pinky to pinky. Right foot is in, or the right leg is in front of the left. Pinky to pinky here, heel to heel if available. Now we'll walk the hands over to the right side, getting into a nice IT band stretch. Keeping both soles of the feet planted into the mat. Shift the weight forward into the toes. We'll feel a little more length in the inner thigh, inside edge, the inseam of the leg. Inhale, come back to center. This time, we'll step that left foot in front, left leg and left shin in front of right. Connect pinky toe to pinky toe and heel to heel. Let go of the head and neck, and we'll take the fingers over to the left side. Easy twist. IT band of the right leg is really working here and lengthening. Inhale, return to center. Step the left foot next to the right, so both big toes together to touch. Let go of the head and neck. Bend into the knees and then inhale, slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to come up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, shoulder roll back. Let's take one more shoulder roll here. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fall. Palms shine towards me. Palms come to heart center here. Press the thumbs into the heart. And just close the eyes here. Allow the breath to take over. Feel the breath on the fingertips. With each inhale, find space. With each exhale, give into gravity and release. Inhale, release the arms down first and sweep them up to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Shoulders roll back, tailbone tucks under, navel to spine. Now we'll go ahead and step the right knee back, so right knee into left knee. You're on the ball mound of the right foot. And then the left hand clasps the right wrist as we reach up, up, and over, standing half moon. Try to square the hips here, right hip forward, left hip back. Open the heart towards the sky, get a little bit lower. Inhale, rise. Maybe find one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step the right foot next to the left. And we'll take it to the other side, left knee into right knee. On the ball mound of the left foot, as we clasp the left wrist, reach that left hand overhead to the right. Even out the hips. Even out the shoulders. Spiraling the heart open to the sky. Even knit the ribs in here. You might have the tendency to come all the way back, but try to keep it nice and lateral. Inhale, return to center. Weight is in that right foot, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step the left foot next to the right. Big toes come together to touch here. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the heart up to the sky. Inhale, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Uttanasana, forward fold. Crown of the head reaches for the floor here. If you need to bend the knees, that's okay. Eventually, forehead will come to knees or shins. Tadasana. Exhale, back in cactus arms. Inhale, Tadasana. And exhale, forward fold. Hands come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers in line with the toes, or fingers to shins. Creating a nice flat back here, shoulders back, navel to spine. Gaze is straight down rather than looking ahead. Lengthen the back of your neck. Imagine one line of energy from the crown of your head through the tail. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the palms down now. Bend the knees. Step the right foot back and then the left foot high plank. Spiral the hips to the left, keeping the pelvis tucked under. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Spiral the hips to the right. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward now. Exhale, chaturanga, hugging the elbows in towards the ribs, shoulders back, lower halfway, and then come all the way down. Untuck the 10 toes. Elbows underneath the shoulders here, planting the palms. Gaze beyond the right shoulder, pull the left shoulder back. Press into the tops of the feet, the knees will gently lift, belly button lifts as well. Exhale, chin comes to chest. And inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, gaze beyond the left shoulder. Pull the right shoulder back. And it's starting to rain. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, lower halfway, palms underneath the shoulders now. Hug the elbows in, tuck all 10 toes. Deep breath in. Exhale, press the floor away from you. High. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift the hips back. Inner eyes of the elbows pointing forward. Shoulders back into their sockets. Hips lift to sky. And we'll flow through that sun A sequence a few more times. Linking one breath to one movement. A true vinyasa. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or lightly float the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or in line with the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come out and then up by Tadasana. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, Tadasana, rising back up, pinky splay inward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or in line with the toes, nice flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees, step or lightly float the feet back, high plank, hugging the elbows in as we lower through our chaturanga, riding that exhale. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog, flip the feet, press the hips up to the sky. Let's take a moment here. Right hand comes to the outside of the left leg, maybe the left ankle. Gazing underneath the left armpit. As we inhale, we're going to pivot onto the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Vashisthasana, side plank. Exhale, return to that first position, down dog with the right hand from the outside of the left leg. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, shifting left shoulder over left wrist. Vashisthasana. Exhale, twist. Last 2. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist. Plant the right palm down. Downward facing dog. Switch sides. This time, left palm to the outside of the right shin or ankle, gazing underneath that right arm. Inhale as we shift forward, right shoulder over right wrist. Right edge of the foot, inside blade of the left foot, Vashisthasana. Reaching up through that left arm. Exhale, return to that first position. Down dog with a twist. Inhale, Vashisthasana. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Using the obliques here. Inhale, Vashisthasana. Open the arms. And exhale. Whew. Left hand to right ankle or right shin. Plant the left palm down. Breathe it out. Hover pulse the legs up and down. We'll keep that hover pulse as we step the right foot forward, followed by the left foot. 2 more. And back for 4. 3, 2, 1. Up for 4. 3, 2, 1. Back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. This time, exhale, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the wrists. So toes come to wrists here. A nice forward fold. We're going to lift up through the right hip this time. Keep the right toes flexing. We'll hover that right foot off of the floor. Inhale, lower, drop the right hip. Exhale, lift the right hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So it's really slow and controlled, using that oblique to lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to kick it back and connect toe to wrist. Kick back, toe to wrist. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Stamp the sole of the right foot behind the right wrist. We'll switch sides. This time, left foot hovers, lifting up through the left hip. Inhale, lower, keeping it hovered. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back, connect toe to wrist. You don't have to come all the way back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, forward fold. Flip the palms face up, bend into the knees, let go of the head and neck. Feel the belly on the thighs here. Nice compression. Lots of support for the low back. So heel the feet together to touch this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come out and then up, finding Tadasana. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees, step or float the feet back, hugging the elbows in, land with bent elbows. Lower halfway on your exhale. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, let it go. Beautiful work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or lightly float the feet between the hands, forward fold. Forehead to knees. Inhale, halfway lift, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the hips here, bend the knees. Lift the toes as we lift the fingers forward. So coming up halfway in our Utkatasana chair pose. That feels good. Maybe reach the hands up to the sky without cranking on the low back. Tuck the pelvis under. Get a little bit deeper here. Inner thighs connect. Sink a little bit deeper. Lift the toes. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Let's tick-tock the hips from side to side. Belly button in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, let's take a twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Sink low in the legs. Gaze down at the left big toe now. See if you can hover that right foot. It doesn't have to come up high, but maybe you can bring the right heel to seat. Maybe extend that right foot straight back. Staying with the breath here. Deep bend in the left knee. Generous bend in that left knee. It's okay if you fall. reach that right foot all the way back. So stay here in your revolved crescent pose. That right elbow hooks to the outside of the left knee. The elbows are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. Woo. Both palms split to the inside of that left foot. Beautiful job. Stay here, breathing it out. We'll lower down to that right knee now. Untuck the back toes. And then open the hands to frame the left foot. This is where you could have blocks for support in your Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. Inhale, arms reach up is another option. Shoulders back. Press the hips forward, inner thighs engage. This work. Exhale, hook the thumbs. Now reach the fingers back. Lift the heart up to sky. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Come into your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. We'll just wiggle that left foot forward, as far forward as you'd like. As long as the left toes are flexing in towards the face, then you're good. We don't want to feel any pressure in that left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, body roll down. Inhale, rise, press up through the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Undulating spine here. Hug the elbows in as you lower, and inhale as you rise. Maybe wiggle that front foot forward a little bit more. You can come onto the fists if that feels good. Breathing through any areas of tension. Option 2, lower down to the elbows if that feels good. If you're in your full split. On your next inhale, slowly rise. Plant the sole of that left foot down beneath the left knee. So we never want the front knee to go over the big toe, or any of the toes really. We do not discriminate against the toes. So now we'll bring the palms to the inside of that left foot. Turn the right toes in to be in line with the left heel. Groin stretch here. You can stay here. Tucking the right toes under gives you a little bit more traction, more control. There you go. And we'll flex the left foot again. Tucking those right toes under. Option to sit on that right heel. Palms come to heart center. This one is very challenging. So know that you can always be upright. Hands underneath the shoulders. Coming into the balance here. Nice foot stretch. Palms to heart center. Reach the hands forward once again. Stamp the sole of the left foot down. This time we'll turn the right toes back. Right palm plants. And I'll just turn and show you here. Right palm plants as we curl right heel to seat. Left arm reaches back. Find the outside edge of that right foot. If that feels good, you can turn the left toes out 45 degrees and open the sole of the foot. Option to come down to the right elbow.
Desired location switch to the beach.
Sure.
You can do a token point that you can cut to and then cut to the beach.
Yep. Release the foot, palms underneath your shoulders. As we tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee. Reach the left hand forward and maybe find forward and back motion. using ankle strength rather than momentum here. Option to kick the foot to the hands. Create some noise for 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Maybe grab a hold of the inside edge of that right foot. Right fingers stand underneath the right shoulder. Right heel to left seat. Bend into the left knee. Maybe hover the right fingertips. Right hand comes to heart. Standing strong through that left foot, that left leg. Option here, keep the heel pulling into seat. Knees together. Woo! If you need to wiggle it out, it's okay. Grab a hold of that inner edge of the right foot. Left palm to heart. Inhale here as we reach, dancer's pose. Reaching the left arm forward, taking the foot into the hand. Woo! Coming forward now. Grab a hold of the foot with both hands. You can cross the hands now. Right hand to the inner edge of the right foot. Left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. Taking that right foot forward. Inhale, rise, lifting the right foot up to the sky. Hip height rather. And connect the feet. Nice work. Coming down here, exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Sinking low, lifting the toes. The seat is very low, in line with the knees. Gaze down at the right big toe. And maybe lift that left heel to seat. You can just hover as well. Eventually, left heel comes to seat. Maybe left leg extends back. Shaking is good. Shaking means change. As we bend into the right knee, we'll reach back through that left leg. Go ahead and wiggle that left foot back. Revolve crescent here. Both palms plant to the inside of that right foot here. For our lizard. Lower down to the left knee. Untuck the back toes. And inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. Palms can come to the thigh here. Military. Military, of course. Press the hips forward. Inhale. Reach up to the fingers. Hook the thumbs. This time, awkward thumb on top. Reach the fingers back. Heart is lifted. Pressing the hips forward as you roll the shoulders back into their sockets. Exhale, release the fingers down underneath the shoulders. And then just flex the right toes towards the face. Go ahead and wiggle that right foot forward. Hands can be underneath the shoulders here. Feel free to find your full split if that's where you are in your practice. We'll add a body roll here. Inhale. Exhale, lower, hug the elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fall. Two more just like this. Last one. I'm going to stay here. Find the elbows if you're in your full split. Palms underneath your shoulders as we slowly return, wiggling that foot back to our Anjaneyasana. Both palms plant to the inside of that right foot. Turn the left toes in. So the left toes hook under and they're in line with the right heel. Working here. Press the right knee into that right tricep. As we start to sink back, we can wiggle that right foot forward and sink back onto our left heel. If this is uncomfortable, you can hinge forward. Also, always placing a blanket underneath that knee for support. Palms can come down heart-centered here. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. We'll turn the left toes straight back from the left knee. Left palm is your foundation. As we curl left heel to seat, we'll reach back with the right hand, grab a hold of the outside edge of that left foot. Option here to wiggle the right toes 45 degrees, pointing out, making sure the right knee is behind the toes. Maybe coming down to the left elbow and opening the sole of that right foot towards the face. Step the sole of the right foot down. Slowly lower that left leg. Both palms plant to the inside of that right foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift off of that left knee. Reach the right arm forward, forward and back here. Ankle strength, hip mobility. We'll kick the foot to the hands for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Grab a hold of the foot. Left fingers stand underneath the left shoulder. Right heel or left heel to right seat. Maybe float the left fingers, bring the left hand to heart. Keep the left heel pulling in as we reach for the inside edge of that left foot. Right hand to heart to begin, knees together. Exhale, dancer's pose. Fan the toes apart. Slowly hit the reset button. Grab a hold of that foot, crossing the hands. So right hand to the outside of the left foot, left hand to the outside of the right. Extend the left leg straight. Inhale, rise, keep that left foot lifted. Exhale, connect the feet. Nice job. Asana. Exhale, back bend, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart to sky. Inhale, Tadasana. Pinky split inward. Exhale, right knee steps behind the left. Reach right wrist up and over to the left. Gazing down to protect the neck, gazing up for your balance.
How many projects have you done with that guy?
Release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Grab a hold for the outside of the right foot. Extend right foot forward. Plug the right hip in. Exhale, twist back to center. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knee. Reach back. Warrior 3. Palms can come to heart center here. Reach the fingers back. Heart is forward. Fingers underneath the shoulders. Standing split. Go ahead and wrap left hand around the back of the left calf. Maybe the right hand wraps as well. Right fingertips underneath the right shoulder. Reach the right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bend into the right knee and lift. Inhale, lower and lift. 2 more. Last one. This time right arm swings underneath the left. Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Reach the elbows up. Heart lifts. Exhale, release. Arms reach up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. So left foot is forward, pointing the left toes forward. Front heel bisects back arch. Bend into the front knee. Forward and back in the upper body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Option to bind here, right fingertips around the left hip. The left thigh. Straighten that front leg. Bend back into it. Reverse warrior. Do that again. Reverse triangle. Reaching the left hand up. Straightening the left leg. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Coming into our side angle here. You can drop the left elbow to left knee or left thigh.
Yeah, you might not want to.
Option to reach the left fingertips back. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Sink low. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, extended side angle. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center this time. Straighten the front leg. Toe heel the back foot in towards the left foot a little bit. Preparing for triangle here. Kick the hips back. Inhale. Exhale, upper body forward. Let's inhale, rise up for 2. Exhale, fall for 2. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fall. Tick tock the arms to 6 and 12. Triangle pose. Inhale up for 2. And exhale down for 2. Inhale up for 2 through that oblique. And exhale down for 2. One more time. Inhale up for 2. And exhale down for 2. Right palm comes to the right hip. Left fingertips down. Rising into half moon. Flexing the right toes towards the face. Reach the right arm up. Keeping the hips level. Inhale here. Exhale. Shoulders square to the mat. Hips square to the mat. Reach the right arm forward. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Reach forward and back. Exhale. Elbow to knee. You can bend into that left knee. Inhale. And exhale one more time. Inhale, reach. This time we'll reach up, back to that half moon. Option to bind here, bending the right knee, right heel to seat. Go ahead and grab for the outside of that right foot. Release the leg, release the bind, bend into the front knee, reach back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. And inhale, straighten. Turn both feet forward, so parallel feet here. Exhale, careful, Devin. Look where you're walking. Inhale, rise. And exhale, windmill. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, windmill to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist from the core and lower. 2 more each side. Last one. Inhale, rise here. Let's slowly bring the palms down. Let it all go. Crown of the head reaches for the floor. Wide-legged forward fold. Grabbing for the outside of the feet. Option to clasp the hands at the base of the tailbone, reach the knuckles up to the sky, and then reach the knuckles forward, crown of the head down. Bend to the right knee. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend to the left knee. Straighten the left leg. Release the hands down beneath the shoulders, nice flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, spin the heels in, toes turn out 45 degrees, coming down into goddess pose. Palms to heart center.
Here, on there.
Let's bring the index fingers to the thumbs. From the pelvis, tuck the belly under, tuck the pelvis under. Pulse forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left palm underneath the right, spiral the hips to the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the hands forward, left thumb on top, pulse solar plexus, 1, 2, 3, 4, right hand to heart, spiral the heart to the right, for 4, 3, 2, 1, turn the toes facing forward, thumbs to your third eye center, gentle hop up, then a hop back, inhale, bring it in, exhale, throw it out, last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, cross the arms at the top, right over the crown chakra. Exhale, bring it in, cross at the heart. Inhale, rise, cross at the crown. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, cross at the crown. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pivot both feet to the left. Left toes forward, heel to heel. Right toes turn out 45 degrees. Fingers underneath the shoulders here. Left hip pulls back, right hip forward. Pyramid pose. Focus on a flat back here. Exhale, maybe bring the forehead to the knee. Inhale, rise. Right fingertips to the inside of that left foot or to the outside for more advanced option. Coming into your revolve triangle. We'll first bring the left fingertips to the left hip. Pull the left hip back. Inhale, reach the left arm high.
Every time I went to the corner of the self crack, stop, and then move off.
Exhale, coming back to pyramid here. Inhale, we'll open up back to warrior 2, and then come into your skandasana. So flexing the left toes, bringing the right elbow to open the right knee. Deep inhale here. Full complete exhale. Try to get that right heel down. Inhale, shift forward now. We'll come onto the right knee. Untuck the back toes if that feels good, or you can keep them tucked for more traction. Whatever feels better for your right knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the left arm down the outside of the left leg. Reach up and over to the right arm. Inhale, rise up halfway. And then exhale, right palm plants beneath the right shoulder, reaching up into your gate pose. Left arm overhead. Inhale, rise. Moving meditation here. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. 2 more just like that. Last one, using that side body strength. On your exhale, we'll twist right hand to the outside of that left foot, coming down to the right shoulder and right cheek. Bring the left hand up to sky, left fingertips hook. Option here. Left fingertips hook around the right hip. Spiral the heart open to the sky, stacking the shoulders. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Left fingertips beneath the left elbow. Inhale, rise. Up through the right arm. Exhale, both palms plant. Now we'll start to straighten that right leg. Both feet in one line. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk over. See that low lunge. Plant the palms. Step the left foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the hips up and back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Separately float the feet between the hands. Forward fold. And they come to the center, the top of my mat. Crown of the head reaches for the floor. Take a moment here. Walk the feet out hips width distance. Bend into the knees. We'll slide the hands underneath the feet. So the backs of the hands are on the mat and the toes come to wrists. Deep breath in here. Bend into the knees. Exhale, bend the elbows out, reach the crown of the head down. Release the hands from the feet now, toe heel the feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come out and then up, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Left knee steps behind the right, hooking the left toes under. Right hand grabs the left wrist as we reach up, up and over to the right side. Square the shoulders. Square the hips, left hip forward. Gaze down to protect the neck if you have any tension there. Gazing up to test your balance. To push your edge. Keep low, feel the breath. Inhale, rise up to stand. Right foot is your foundation as we find our one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, twist to the left. Option to grab a hold of the outer edge of the left foot, reaching the foot forward.
Used to wear a glove on one. I was about to say, did he call his house like?
Returning to center, keep the left foot lifted, bend the knee, and now reach forward, warrior three. Inhale, palms come to heart center. Exhale, standing split, reach the left leg high. Right hand behind the right calf.
Remember that you were a little kind of kid.
Maybe the left hand joins double bind. Woo!
John was Western kid.
Exhale, bend the knee, step it all the way back.
No,
Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, we'll find Garudasana. Arms here, left elbow underneath the right. Clasp the hands or grab a hold of the wrist, whatever feels good here. You can also just hug yourself. We all need a hug right now. Deep breath in. Reach the elbows up. Sink lower into the legs. Exhale, release, arms reach up. And then inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open up warrior two. So this time, right toes point to the right. Heel connects or is in line with back arch. Sink lower, 90-degree bend in that front knee. Make sure you can see the big toe side. Big toe here. Forward and back. Upper body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sink low. Option to bind left fingertips around the right hip crease. Inhale, rise. And exhale, side angle here. Spiral the heart open to the sky. Knit the ribs together. Sink lower. Inhale, rise. Inhale, reach. Option to take here. Reverse warrior. We'll flow through this moving meditation. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Stay low in the legs. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Last one. Exhale, rise. Nice job. Straighten the front leg. Toe heel the back foot in 3 times. Take the hips back. Exhale, upper body shifts forward. Inhale. Tick-tock. The hands from 6 to 12. Let's add that motion here. Pressing the hips forward and the upper body back, knitting the ribs together. Inhale, reach up for 2. Exhale, down for 2. Inhale, up for 2. And exhale, down for 2, using that left oblique.
I've never been the other place before.
Last one. Bring the left fingers, or left hand to left hip. Bend into the right knee. Right fingers down by the right pinky toe, especially that thumb. The right thumb should be in line with that pinky toe. Coming into the half moon. On this moment, just line up the wrist with the shoulder. We're going to open the heart here. You can always continue to gaze down. Inhale here. Exhale, square. And then reach that left arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, standing split. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, standing split. Variation, of course. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, reach. Last one here. Inhale, rise, opening. Now, option here to find that bind. Left hand finds the outside of that left foot. Kick the foot into the hand. Release the bind, bend into that front knee, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Now we'll start to straighten and come down into Skandasana. Flexing the right toes, palms come to heart center. Using the left elbow to open up that left knee. As you shift forward, stamp the sole of the right foot down. Toes are facing forward. Lower onto that left knee. Tuck the left toes if that feels good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release the right palm down. Glide down the outer edge of the right leg. Reach up and over to the left arm. Exhale, left palm plants. Reach the right arm up and over. Inhale, rise. And exhale, reach. Inhale, rise. Maybe flex the wrists. Exhale, reach. 2 more just like that. Moving meditation, using your breath as a guide. Nice job. Beautiful here. Coming to center. This time left hand finds the outer edge, the outer blade of that right foot. Coming down to the left elbow, left shoulder, left cheek. Reaching the right arm up to the sky. Option to bind here, right fingertips to the left hip or left thigh. Pull the right shoulder back as you spiral the heart open to the sky. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, right fingertips beneath the right elbow. Inhale, rise up to the left arm, another twist. Exhale, both palms down. Now we'll start to tuck the left toes if they aren't already. Lift the left knee and step the left foot forward in line with the right. Forward fold, wide-legged. Inhale, rise. turn the heels in now. Sink low into goddess pose. Beautiful. We'll lift, oh, butterfly. We'll lift the left heel up. Lower the left heel. Lift the right heel up. Lower the right heel. Lift both heels up. Sink low. Press the hips forward, upper body back. Tucking the pelvis. Tiny, tiny pulses here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, star pose. Exhale, turn or pivot both feet towards the right. Check out your alignment here. We're moving towards square hips. So the left toes are out 45 degrees, right toes pointing straight forward. The left hip is pulling forward and the right hip is pulling back. Inhale, arms reach up. This time exhale, we'll bring the hands to reverse namaste, reverse prayer. Palms. The pinkies in between the shoulder blades. Each breath in. Exhale, hinge forward at the hip. Lower down. Release the hands now underneath the shoulders. Draw forehead to knee. Find that revolve triangle, left fingertips to the inside of the right foot. Or if you're going for more of the challenge, all are challenging, but this one is definitely more advanced. Left fingertips to the outside, the pinky toe side of that right foot. Right fingertips will pull the right hip back, trying to square the hips here. Inhale, reach right arm up to the sky as you spiral the heart open. Foot should be nice and flat. Exhale, return to pyramid here. Bending into the front knees, step the left foot next to the right, forward fold here. Bend into either knee. Step the feet wide on either side of the hands. So right foot to that side of the right hand, left foot to that side of the left hand. Sink down into Malasana, Yogi Squat. Palms to heart center, open those legs. Even thinking about tucking the pelvis under slightly here to draw the navel in. Inhale here as we open to the left. Left fingertips find the floor, right arm reaches up. Option to bind here, finding the fingertips, or it may be the wrist. Bending that left elbow around the left knee. Left shin, rather. Inhale, release to center both palms to your heart in prayer. Inhale, right fingertips find the floor, left arm reaches up to the sky. Option to clasp those hands here. Finding your bind. Release the bind, both palms to heart center. And we'll come into a little awkward pose, fixed firm. We'll bring the L shapes of your hands behind the heels, creating shelves for those legs. Hugging the elbows in, kind of like chaturanga elbows. And then maybe start to reach the feet forward. Ooh, maybe step the feet down now, coming down to your seats. Feet come together here in butterfly, cobbler's pose. I like butterfly better. Inhale here, rise up. Exhale, lower. Use the elbows to press the legs down. Try to keep a nice flat spine here. Shoulders back. forehead to the toes. Inhale, rise. Open the left leg. Now bring the sole of the right foot into the inseam of the left leg. First inhale here. Lower down to that left elbow. Maybe find the inside of the left foot. Reach up and over through the right arm. Maybe find the outside of that left foot, spiraling the heart open. If you find yourself doing this, you don't have to come down so low. You find yourself kind of squaring off the shoulders. We want to stack the shoulders here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist so that the shoulders are square with that thigh. Inhale, rise. And exhale, reach for the foot. Now the hands can land anywhere. They don't have to come down so far. Forehead to knee is where we're going. Inhale, rise here. Let's open the legs wide. Coming to your widest position here. We'll come through center, reaching the hands forward. Maybe you want to create a little pillow for your chin. Maybe you can come all the way down. Maybe grab to the insides of the feet, chin to floor. Slowly rise up to center. Now we'll bring the left sole of the foot to the inseam of that right leg. First, we'll come down to the right elbow or forearm, maybe reaching for the inside of the right foot. Inhale, lift up through the left arm. Grabbing a hold of that right pinky toe if that's available, or just reaching. You don't have to come all the way down. Spiraling the heart open to the sky. Inhale, rise up to center. Now I'll keep the leg where it is actually. We'll pivot so that the shoulders are square to the right toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, both sit bones down as you reach for the foot. Connect forehead to your knee if that's available, but the hands can land anywhere here. Inhale, rise. And let's bring that, let's bring the left foot forward. So we're gonna hug this leg in, kind of cradle it like a baby. Forward and back, both sit bones ground down to the mat. Rock-a-bye baby. Now when you're ready, take the right hand to the outside of the foot. Try to scoop and put this left knee on top of the left shoulder. Left palm down. The left leg extends and maybe that right hand stays on the outside of the left foot. Gazing up at the sky if that feels good. Compass pose. Exhale, coming into an arm balance here. We'll readjust, keeping that left knee on the shoulder. Both palms underneath the shoulders. Right foot hooks on top. So both feet are very flexed here, yogi toes. We'll shift forward, coming into that 8 angle pose. Hugging the elbows in, gazing ahead. Inhale, return to a seat with control. Nice job. Other side, we'll bring the right foot into the crook of the left elbow. Start to rock the baby. getting into that hip flexibility. Pollen is everywhere. Whew. Now we will start to place pollen, that right knee on top of the right shoulder. Now keep hugging that knee in. The left fingertips, the left thumb is going to be pointing down. Right palm plants beneath the right shoulder as we start to extend that right leg long. Maybe pointing the toes and fanning the toes. A point. This is our compass pose. Belly button is in. Exhale, nice work. Readjusting, having that right knee hook onto the right shoulder. Both palms plant. Left foot stacks on top of right, hooking the toes. Shift forward, an 8 angle here. Oh goodness. Hugging the elbows in. Coming down to a seat. Nice job. Wiggle out the legs here. Now we'll rock up and down the length of the spine 3 times until we can balance on our sit bones, our sits bones, whatever you want to call them. Tapping the toes down, maybe lifting the knees so the shins are parallel, heart is open. Arms release, arms reach up, maybe the hands reach up, or maybe the feet reach up. This is our Vinyasa Flow pose. Exhale, cross the ankle, shift forward, do a hop back. Exhale, down dog, let it go. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, open the hip here. Lift the left heel, lower the left heel. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Now we'll start to square the hips, reaching that right foot straight back, flexing the toes. Exhale, right knee to right wrist. Swing the sole of the right foot over to the left edge of the mat. Now, coming into your alert position. Left hip is forward, right hip is back. Exhale, lower down to the elbows if that feels good. Option here to thread the needle, bringing the left arm through, resting on the left shoulder and left cheek. Inhale, return, fingers underneath the shoulders. Bend that left heel to seat. Bring that foot, the left foot into the left cup of the elbow. Maybe reach up and back for the left fingertips. Both palms plant. Tuck the back toes under. Inhale, reach, right leg high. Hip height. Exhale, lower both feet. Down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Open the hip. Keep the shoulders square, left shoulder down in line with the right. Inhale, reach, right heel high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, reach that left foot straight back. Wait a moment here. Legs in my face. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to wrist. Sole of the left foot is facing that right edge of the mat. Now gaze back at your right toe. Make sure your right foot is pointing straight back, not in or out. Pull right hip forward, left hip back. here. Flexing the left toes. Exhale, lower down to the elbows. Bugs everywhere. Inhale, right arm threads through, finding the right shoulder and right cheek. Variation on our half pigeon. Slowly rise up, hands underneath the shoulders. Right heel bends to seat, or right knee bends, heel to seat. Shimmy that right crook of the elbow. And then the left arm reaches, left fingertips clasp the right. Stay flexed through the left toes. Flex through the right toes. Palms plant beneath the shoulders, tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee, and inhale, reach left leg up to the sky. Exhale, connect both feet to mat. Pedal out the hips, lifting one hip and then the other, keeping the legs straight. Shift forward, lower down, all the way to the belly here. This feels so good. Now we'll bring the left hand over to the left side, right fingertips under the right palm plants beneath the right shoulder. Shimmy over to your left side, left hip and left cheek connect to mat. Right toes plant behind you. Maybe the left foot plants as well, so that's more advanced there. You get more of a stretch. Inhale, return to the belly here. Wiggle out the hips from side to side. Now we'll come into our half frog, bending the right knee in line with the hip. And cactus pose with the arms. Turn the left cheek to mat. Turn towards the right with the head. And flex that right foot. Return to neutral, both legs straight. Right arm reaches out now. So right shoulder is beneath the right wrist. Left hand underneath the left shoulder as we pivot onto the right cheek and right hip. Option here to lift the left leg. Find the floor behind you. Stamp the sole of that left foot down behind you. Maybe the right foot plants as well. Inhale, return to neutral on the belly. Press back into child's pose. And inhale, come to center on your mat. Coming all the way down. As if you were punched in the belly, slowly lower, engage the inner thighs, come all the way down to the back body. Find happy baby here, grabbing for the insides or outsides of the feet as we rock from side to side. No space between the tailbone and the mat, so the low back is flush to the mat. Maybe straighten the right leg. Bend the right leg. Maybe straighten the left leg. and bend the left leg. And we'll cross the right knee over the left. Option for a single bind is this cross as if you're sitting in a chair cross-legged. Or option 2 is hooking the right toes around the left calf. We call this a double bind. Arms reach out to a nice wide T. Scoot the hips over to the right. And on your exhale, lower the knees with control to the left. Both shoulders stay planted on the mat. Reconnecting with your breath here. Evening out the length of your inhales to match the length of your exhales. Inhale, when you're ready, slowly rise to center, use the core. Unravel the legs as we place the left knee on top of the right. Cross-legged position, or double bind, wrapping the left toes around the right calf. We'll scoot the hips over to the left. Inhale here. Keep both shoulders on the mat. As we exhale, lower the knees to the right with control. Supine twist. And the most important part of this is to restore. Very challenging practice today. If you'd like to put blocks underneath the knees for more support, that's always an option. Slowly rise to center, release the cross of the legs, come into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together to touch. The L shapes of your hands, press the thighs down away from you, the shoulders release down away from the ears, and the low back lengthens. Hands to close the knees now. Draw both knees in towards the heart center. Forehead to knees. Create a tiny ball as small as you can make yourself. Inhale. Flex every muscle in your body. Exhale for your final Shavasana. Extend the legs out long. Feet splay open. Arms are at your sides with the palms face up. Your final resting pose. Get out any fidgets you need to here. Wiggle from side to side. Wiggle the jaw from side to side. Soften your eyes. Soften the muscles of the face. Just connecting with our truth here. This is your truest form at rest. Honor yourself here for coming to the mat today with an open heart and an open mind. Reaping the benefits of our practice in this pose. This is where we seal those benefits in. I invite you to stay here as long as you can, as long as you have time for. Knowing that making time for yourself is the most important thing and the best way to show self-love. When you're ready to be guided out, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. And on your inhale, give yourself, reach the arms overhead. Big morning stretch first. Our true expansion. The longest, the largest, the most expansive that we can get. Exhale to our smallest little ball, forehead to knee. Release the neck and head down. On your exhale, shift over to your right side for fetal pose. If you're practicing in the morning, always shift over to the right. In the evening, shift over to the left. Has to do with the cooling and heating elements. The yang and the yin. While Shavasana marks the end of our practice, fetal pose marks a new beginning or the rebirth. We take those lessons learned on the mat with us into our everyday lives. When you're ready, press up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat, drawing palms together at heart center in prayer. Inhale here, breathe in the new. Open mouth, exhale, let go of the old. One more breath, deep inhale. Heating. Open mouth, exhale to cool. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between the eyebrows. The light, the love within me honors the light and love within each and every one of you. Bowing forward, we say namaste.